It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, Philadelphia. Freak with the ball.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wilson's got his team on the board to start the game for the 76ers. Philadelphia on D. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Now here's Wilson. Landry, a screen on Afflalo. Down to 5 on the shot.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Afflalo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Wilson. Lopez over to help. Pass to Craig. Back to Wilson. 6 to shoot. Puts the move on, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Knicks ball.
And the Knicks with possession. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They were just locked, really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Now here's Wilson. Aaron Afflalo missing his last shot. 5 on the clock. Wilson with it. Now guarded by Afflalo. Landry gets the bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Jones. Livingston kicks to Williams. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Outside Wilson. Poked away. Lopez with the steal. On up the court. Wilson with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. Anthony on the double team. Here's Okafor, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Stolen by Wilson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Williams comes with the double team. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Okafor missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Anthony with it. Jones covering. Anthony, the pass to Williams with the shot. Afflalo with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Wilson, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Passes it to Craig, back to Wilson. And stolen by Afflalo. And now Afflalo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Wilson. Williams comes with a double team. Jones kicks to Okafor. Wilson against the Flalo. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. 6 points for Freak.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kurt Rambis. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and from what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that. They should play some suffocating D today if he got his message across.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. Stolen by Wilson. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. Landry with a screen for Freak.
Move the ball.
Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Wilson's got 8 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long.
The 76ers making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And then for New York, Jarrell Wright's checked in for Williams. Mayo comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Calderon in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Wright. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's O'Quinn. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 7. Okafor with a screen on Mayo. Wilson against Mayo. Taken away by Anthony. There's the feed to Calderon. Pass to Wright. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Freak.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And it's Wright missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wilson into the lane. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Wilson. He's got 12.
The ball. It's sticking too much.
Five on the clock. The feed to Noel. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the 76ers lead by 10. Mayo drives in. And the Knicks miss again. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside Wilson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And so here is New York. 76ers getting the bucket. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Anthony.
At the line, 76ers.
So he gets them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Mayo against Wilson. To the inside, taken away by Anthony.
That's a wall.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Wilson against Mayo. Wilson into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know